This is the Centerpiece. I love it. I hope y'all do too. Have a Merry Christmas.
Have you ever been asked to do something that you've never done before and you don't really know if you can do it or not, and you're sort of apprehensive but excited at the same time? Well, that's what I did this weekend. A friend of mine from Garden Club, her daughter got married this weekend, and they asked me to do the flowers for the wedding. I made the bridal bouquet. I made 8 bridesmaids bouquets. I made 8 boutonnieres, and I made the throwaway bouquet, and I made the floral centerpiece for the reception food table. And it was a whole lot of fun. I ended up doing a good job, I guess. I thought the flowers were beautiful. They ordered the flowers in from Sam's Club. They arrived on Friday, and I made all the bouquets and arrangements and boutonnieres on Friday evening. And it was just a good time. I am not a florist by any means. I'm a novice, but I do love to play with flowers, and that's what I did this weekend. And they had a lot of flowers left over that were not used in bouquets or floral arrangements. So she gave them to me. And tonight, I'm going to make a floral centerpiece for my coffee table here in my living room. And I thought I'd bring y'all with me. I'm going to use this silver tray. It's my mama's. I didn't polish it or anything. It's just, it is what it is. This is how it's going to be. I have this Christmas lantern that I'm going to use. I'm going to use these pimento jars as little, sort of like little votives or little bases for my stems. And this, here in the South, we eat a lot of pimento and cheese, or at least at my house we do. We love it. So we go through the pimento, and I keep the little pimento jars. I love them. I think they're really cute, especially the little bitty ones like that. I'm going to use those, and then these are the flowers that I have. I have white hydrangeas. And these came from Sam's Club, and they were a really good price. I really don't know how much they were, but it was nice. It was a good price. And I have a few of these white roses. Aren't those pretty? And then we have some seeded eucalyptus. Isn't that beautiful? I think that's so pretty. But anyway, I'm just going to get started here. I'm going to put my lantern in here. It's a battery-operated candle, but I don't have a battery for it right now. Maybe later I'll find one. I'm going to put my pimento cheese jars on here. Kind of centered. I'm going to add water to the jars because the hydrangeas do like to drink. They like them a little drink. It's gotten really cold here in Mississippi. I think the temperature is supposed to be down to 20. Whoop, and that's all the water I have, so I did good there. And what I'm going to do is just get the hydrangea blooms. I'm going to take all the green leaves off because the green leaves, they require water too, but I'm not worried about the leaves staying green. I want the bloom to stay hydrated. So I'm taking the leaves, all the leaves off, so all the water can go to these big blooms. And I am going to cut the stem. That's a little bit too tall. I just want to I want it to just sit flush on the pimento jar. Yeah, so my suggestion is if you ever have an event that you need to do where you're going to make some arrangements yourself, order them in from Sam's Club. I mean, I think they even had Trader Joe's beat with the prices. The only thing was the flowers were supposed to arrive Thursday, and I was going to start the bouquets on Thursday night. But there was a mix-up, or they got lost en route somewhere. So we didn't get them until Friday, which was fine, you know, no problem. I had plenty of time to make the bouquets, and it all turned out good. Okay, I have all the hydrangeas in there. They just look like puffy clouds, don't they? Now I'm just going to stick the eucalyptus in and amongst. Took a second to make it, but I love it. Looks elegant.
This is the centerpiece. I love it. I hope y'all do too. Have a Merry Christmas. Bye.